La, ready? Somsan, ready?
Yep.
La, this is... Hi. Okay, so this is 103rd episode of Talking Ladies.
Wait.
Yeah, you're like the first guest to our show.
Mm-hmm.
But before I jump onto Saili and our conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I want to let the viewers know that this amazing place is Tamil Beer and Bar. It's a Nepali restaurant. It's quite happening. They have this outdoor location, which is amazing, and it's just fun to hang out here. So everyone who's viewing this podcast should come here and just mention our name.
You guys won't regret it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had momos and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. And yeah.
So, Saili was weirded out when you said episode 103.
Yeah.
So, I was trying to answer that earlier. It's because we started the first with 101. Because
Oh, gotcha,
101.
Like,
We were doing the first episode and it was like, let's do Overthinking Talking Ladies 101. Because we
101.
were basically the whole episode we were overthinking and let's name it Overthinking 101.
gotcha.
That's why we're
Yeah.
at
Okay.
103 right now.
That makes sense.
Okay, so now let's just introduce ourselves. You want to go first?
Yeah, so I'm Pratiksha Dipkota. We're doing this because in last episode we were basically just talking about ourselves and we were not introducing ourselves. But for anybody who doesn't know us,
Yeah.
I am Pratiksha Dipkota and not much to say about myself.
That's
or
not true.
I'm just
Yeah.
not prepared.
Yeah, maybe the
We
other
can-
one.
I can say a lot of things about my best friend.
Ah.
Oh, why don't we introduce
Each
other
other?
then?
Oh, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, you know what? I'll introduce myself, and why don't you best friends
Okay,
introduce
okay,
each
okay.
other? Because I'm like the odd one out here.
Nah.
Not necessarily, but it would be fun, hearing
Hearing,
what you
yeah.
guys have to say about each other. I mean, although we know. But anyways, so I am Shreya Su, and I am a media producer, and I am very excited to be doing this podcast, The Talking Ladies. And if you'll laugh out loud if I say the Nepali term of it. We were trying to name it that. Well, I was, and then
Uh-huh.
Pratiksha wanted a little sophisticated name to the podcast.
Wait, what is it in Nepali?
Bolne ke tiyaru.
Oh, wait.
It's the big joke.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it is better we named it in English.
Yeah. I mean, I still like the Nepali version.
Yeah.
It defined us correctly, but I mean, I love the name Talking Ladies also.
Right.
Okay, now you guys go. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Saili, you start.
Okay, I'll go first. All right. So she is my best friend from the whole wide world.
Aww.
We became friends about 5 years ago
Yep.
and have been best friends since then. She is an amazing, amazing friend. And I'm not saying that lightly. I have proof.
Oh, wow.
Show us. Show us
4
the
and
move.
6.
But for the
kidding.
viewers out there, Pratiksha is a very successful software developer. I think we deserve that. We deserve it. We deserve it. At least we try our best. So I think we deserve it. But other than that, yeah. She's my best friend.
Yay.
So, about Shaili. Shaili. No,
Shaili.
because you tell her Shaili and
Yeah,
it's so
a lot
satisfying.
Of people, yeah,
I say shy.
I like
a lot of people call me
Shaili.
Shaili.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
It matches your personality, Shaili matches your personality. But her name is Saili Balampaki.
Uh-huh.
And Saili is a software developer.
It was a debate.
Yeah, whether
Whether
I
to
should
say
disclose my long
Long last name or not.
Yeah.
You ruined it. No, I'm
It's
just
okay,
kidding. I'm
it's
just kidding.
okay.
Oh
Go
no, but
ahead.
everybody needs to know her last name, right?
Why?
Full name.
People might look you up, but if you want to
Oh
look
my
her up, her name on Instagram is different now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Wait,
Should
let
we?
me introduce
Oh,
her.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's slow down.
So she's a software developer and she's been working for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then a very determined person. And I personally would like to describe her as being, like a very opinionated person and sort of being very kind and more of like a understanding person. Just a sort of little intro would be, our friendship is a little different than Shreyasu tells that all the time,
Yeah.
right? We
Yeah.
are a little different.
I
like-
have lots of things to say. Why didn't you just hurry up with
Okay,
your
yeah,
introduction?
yeah,
No,
good.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So we are more of, when sometimes we need space, we tell each other we need space.
Of
Even when
course.
hanging out, we're like, I'm a little tired, I need to rest, so I'm not gonna hang out with you today. So we don't want to please each other all the time, and we are very respectful of each other's
Yeah, y'all
boundaries.
are
Space,
like
yeah.
really honest with each other,
Yeah.
and for some reason you like respect each other's boundaries too much. Like it's a too much for me, but I respect it and I adore that.
Yeah.
I adore that about
Yeah,
you
so
guys.
Saili is really good at respecting other people's boundaries, and being a very nice person in general to anybody. And she doesn't talk bad about anybody. She has a explanation to everything about everything that happened, but it's the fact, That's what Shreyasu tells all
Yeah,
the time.
true that.
So that's how I know more about Saili. If I have to describe Saili, like that's how I know. That's one of the important thing about her. So
Well, thank you, and I want to add something on your intro
I knew it was coming
because
our face.
no,
Yeah.
because I totally forgot about it. So
Okay, 10 minutes down the line, we're still introducing each other.
maybe
so fun.
Maybe the episode name is Introduction of Three
Three
Individuals.
overthinking, over talking
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to add few things. One, Pratiksha has a very caring nature. She has that motherly, caring nature, and it's just what it is. Like we have another best friend, Kabita, and we basically are like, she's like the mother of the group. You know how every group has like the mom? She
Yeah.
is that. But kind, caring, very respectful, and she is always right.
Oh, damn, yeah. Yeah. Not while setting up this setup, though. I was right. Because I do the camera work.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Except that 99.9% of the
Oh
time
yeah,
she's right.
Pratiksha is always
Yeah,
right.
she's always right.
She gives me advice.
Also because she's smart and
Oh,
for
yeah.
some reason she has like the best instinct that any
Yeah,
human
she has
can like
good
have,
instincts.
right?
Okay. So
But yeah, those are
a
the things.
conversation about Pratiksha. Talking ladies, here we present you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Those are the things I want to add. But yeah, she's my bestie.
All right, I'm just gonna go out, chill.
And this is our amazing Shreyasu, the creative director, and
Who made this amazing setup?
Yeah.
Shreyasu.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so much to look forward from Shreyasu.
Of
So much
course.
expectation, Shreyasu. I don't know if you'll
No
meet
pressure,
them.
no pressure, no pressure.
I think she will.
No pressure.
Yeah, no,
She's exceeded all the expectations.
Siley.
no, but
No, but I'm not like exact.
Too much,
The mic
Siley.
wasn't in. I'm not exaggerating
Siley,
though.
you are.
You have a
You are
lot,
just a tad bit.
just listen.
About
lot-
me, a tad bit.
a
tad bit.
lot of potential. I saw that years ago, and you're just proving it right now.
Oh, Siley.
Yeah.
Okay, now move on
Okay,
to
moving.
the...
Okay,
topic.
so awesome.
We're obsessed with each other.
As
we
you can
are.
see, yeah.
We are. Oh my god.
Why shouldn't we be?
Yeah, exactly.
We needed her. We needed her in the show.
Okay, so that was our very short introduction. We wouldn't like to delay too much on the introduction.
No.
Okay, so the conversation for today is we want, because I want to explain a little background on why we want to talk about this, because when we meet, all of us, we're sitting down and talking about this topic a lot, and we have so much we feel about this, and we're always talking about this, and we have some things to add up, and sometimes it makes us angry, and sometimes we're happily and gratefully talking about it. So our topic for today's episode is adulting.
Are you getting used to the mic?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I'm bringing it down, and in half of the episode you will see Shreyasu telling me. Or so
Yeah, adulting.
let's take a deep breath first, because
Guys.
Okay.
That helps though.
That helps.
It does help.
It does help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Wait.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I think Pratiksha is the nervous one here.
No, I'm
don't-
nervous
Or lost.
today.
Cause we gave her the responsibility of
Oh, yeah.
introducing the big topic.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
No, actually, she
No,
took it
it's okay.
herself.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's on the record.
Go ahead, girl.
Good.
Yeah, so because I mean it's something we can relate to a lot, and us being in the same, I would say all of us being in the same phase of our life, sort of
we
sort of,
all are in like the mid 20s, late 20s.
Isn't
In between
this
mid and late 20s.
isn't this what people call like midlife crisis?
No, that's
No.
40.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Girl.
Excuse me.
no, but I know why I can
I
understand why she said
That's
that.
adulting.
I just think that this could also be one of my midlife crises.
Siley, you
You need
have
to stop. Wait, I'm
You
just
are-
getting to the
you
topic.
do exaggerate a lot.
I do.
Anything
On
around
age.
the age,
Oh yeah.
topic of age.
Too much exaggeration.
I thought I was the worst one, but then I met you.
Yeah. Disclaimer: I have a hard time accepting my age.
Same.
Yeah. So
I think
yeah.
now
Both of
I'm
you.
slowly. Now I like tell people my actual age. I've
Mhm.
like done it on the
Yeah.
Mhm.
video also.
Gotcha.
Now I'm alright. Like I'm like, F it. But
Getting there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Getting there.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
what? You're 25.
25, but I'm turning.
Look, that's Siley. You don't have to tell. You don't have to tell that.
Okay,
You
look,
just say
okay.
it.
You don't have to tell
Okay,
me. You're turning
25. 25.
We know we is every year.
Guys, so just a bit of explanation.
Go ahead.
When she
Introduce
used to be 22, she said she was 25. Like exactly. She would just say, "Oh, I'm 25."
Really?
Aren't you? Yeah, you started saying you're 25 when you were 22 or 23. No.
Well, my
now
bad.
You're 25. Now you're.
Now I'm
25.
25. I think I'm 26. No.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So let me get this
Respecting the boundaries. It's like,
Yes,
okay,
it's
okay.
done.
Yeah, I understand, Sally. I completely
Yeah.
understand where you're coming
Did you
from.
It is
express
what it
yourself?
is.
Am I? Oh,
Yeah, you are.
okay. So I will start with just a question on what you all think the topic is. So maybe we'll go around this way. So what do you think?
Why
Just-
me?
Just
No,
your,
I'm just
not
kidding.
just a general explanation or description of what it is.
We want to
but-
be personal.
Yeah, personal. Like, what do you think?
Hey, that's what Talking Lady is about. Ladies
Getting
is
all
about.
personal. Just kidding.
You should record for our intro video or something.
What
You should do
intro?
the voice
I
recording.
think
or
I
something.
could just do the fun part, like 2 hours conversation here.
So here's the thing, right? This is my first time
Here's the thing,
recording my voice, and
So yeah, let's talk about
I need
that.
to like listen to my voice
Mhm.
after this is recorded,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to get over the fact at how my voice actually
Sounds like.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
tell her all
get
the
that.
time that
But-
everybody feels weirded out by their sound, but
Yeah.
she says no. But
It's different for
but
me.
Pratiksha,
It's
have
different
you
for
seen my voice? Like
Yeah.
that's what she says.
Never
So
mind,
going
I'll
back-
get over it.
You got this, Aili.
Yeah.
So going back to Shasu,
Yeah.
Mhm.
what do you think adulting is for you personally?
It's just getting old. But also having the personal opinion, yeah.
I cannot judge her personal opinion.
Yeah, y'all respect my opinion now here today, huh? Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's about learning, it's about taking up the responsibilities, that you never knew there existed, like if I have to give an example, what, like, I don't have an example right now, but like, just taking up the responsibilities that never you never knew it existed. And then there comes finance, and there comes your own health, and everything, like everything in between, like career or whatever, like family, everything, or new bonds you're making along the way of life. um right now, that's all I can think of. But I mean, I'm sure we'll,
Yeah.
while we're talking about it, I can, you know,
Add more.
yeah, add more
Yeah,
to it.
definitely.
Yeah, you should go now.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Adulting. I think for me, just like you said, it wasn't what I thought it would be. I thought it was earning money,
Yeah.
getting to a goal I've always aspired to be. But adulting is a lot more than that. It's actually working on your, I would say, not like trauma, but working on your childhood issues that you faced through when you were a child. Like, you actually unlearn a lot of things.
Oh yeah, unlearning, is a
Unlearning,
big
yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
And it's so difficult.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It comes with culture, it comes with religion, it comes with just your own family also,
Yeah.
things that you've seen and done, and has been done in your family.
Exactly.
Even that, needs to be
It's a
unlearned
bunch of
sometimes.
things, and for me personally, I don't know,
Sorry.
but like, for me, it feels like a midlife crisis, but maybe I'm exaggerating for
You
me.
are. We
I
all
might be,
know
yeah.
you are.
Because everyone has their own issues in life, so I don't want to say, oh, I'm the only one who's having issues. Everyone has their own issues, but for me, adulting is maybe growing up each day and taking on the troubles you have one step at a time. That's what I try to do. Let's say I have a lot of things going on in a day, I try to take it one step at a time. And learning that is so difficult. You get overwhelmed
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
everything, family, personal stuff, all that, finance and all that. But yeah,
And
think
I
that's
want
what
to
adulting
add
is.
on what you just said. The thing about taking break. I think your personality and what person you are, as far as we know, and she knows more. But I've known you for a while now,
Yeah.
and so even I think you're like very good at it, taking breaks, and having, taking that pause.
Pause.
If you need, you pause, no matter what. Like you could be, I don't know, you could be
In a job,
I cannot
in a
come up-
job,
Yeah, I
or
mean, whatever,
yeah.
Oh, we'll help you.
I mean, you can definitely be, reach to a point where you want to reach at, but you're definitely better than us at, sort of taking a little break
Really?
that you need for yourself. That's what we see from the outside, because you're a very calm person than we are. So
I
that's
think
why
I look calmer than I am, though.
no, you
No.
look calm, but you are also calmer than what at least compared
you
to
have
us.
that personality. I mean, you do panic and stuff, but it's like when it hits 1,000%, and we she might panic at 25. I might panic at like 75 or 50, but you panic at 1,000.
When
So
it's
that's-
too late. When it's too late.
Yeah, and
Just kidding.
I'm a little loud.
Oh no, go. I think we have to be loud, right?
Yeah, we have to be loud.
Okay,
We have to be loud and proud, girls.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I think about adulting. You go.
We'll get to you being able to calm and
Okay.
all those stress and all those topics later.
Okay.
But for me, adulting is more like a state of mind, I would say. It's for fact we
Deep, huh?
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we say there's a
Why
age.
didn't we have that answer?
I don't know. 'Cause
I mean, I've always thought adulting had a age attached to it, but I've realized it's a state of mind, and sometimes you don't adult even at 25. Sometimes you adult at 18, which is I relate to that
like
because
hell with 25. You
True,
don't
true.
adult at 30,
30.
or whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
25, yeah, 25 is young. Is a is for young adults.
True.
And there's no excuse to it. There's never excuse to it. But I was just adding to your stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Take
so
the stage.
I mean, it's just what you feel from. That's what I think. It's what you feel from inside. At what point of age you feel you have adulted and you feel the responsibility of being a very responsible person in terms of respecting others' boundaries or
True.
being a person. Work on being a person you want to be. Or taking sort of being that person your family goes to for advice because.
Yeah.
Personally, like my mom comes to me for advice and I'm her daughter and she's there saying you're the one I can go to when I have elder
True that.
brothers, like my eldest
Yeah.
brother is 7 years older than me, but I'm the youngest one. And we'll get to those topics later in details where how we come in the family.
And not just your mom, like even your brothers, like even now Jeevandai, he's the oldest one and he listens to you.
Someone
he
comes to you
might,
for...
and he might maybe
Susan
Jeevandai,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's true. Maybe I don't know if Jeevandai comes to you for advice, but you just
I go to him.
Yeah, you go to him and you give
And
it
I
to him and he
forcefully-
takes it. No, and he takes it actually.
Yeah.
I don't think he listens to anybody else other than you with like advices. Right?
Yeah, so we'll slowly unravel the
Everything,
aspects
yeah.
of
No, it's about you today.
family.
These are really good topics.
Yeah,
I
it
hope we
is.
don't forget them.
Yeah, no,
when
we
we
will
went
get
to-
to
yeah.
that. We have some points noted down, so
We came prepared this time.
Yes.
little more. Before I get to next topic, sort of, these conversations we're doing this or holding these conversations because, I mean, it really depends on who is watching it, what
Who's
they get
watching.
out of it or how
Honestly,
much
yeah.
interested they are in. Sometimes girls can relate more to these conversations because if they're watching, oh, I felt a similar thing. Because we're three of us and we have different perspectives,
Right.
So to find the answer to our conversations is more of sort of relating to our experiences, at least for now, than being more informative sort
She
of, at least.
basically wants to say it's female centric.
No,
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
no, and then even like other people
That was random.
can try to understand where we're coming from, or how much you can relate to it or not relate to it. Can know perspective of different persons.
Yeah.
We're not
It's-
trying to hurt anybody's life situation or
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
People will feel differently. We're trying to
Yeah,
just
yeah,
express
of course,
what
of
we
course.
feel, and if you are
Yeah.
someone who
And
wants
this
to,
is our safe environment or zone to
Yeah.
like sit down and
if
talk.
you're someone who is interested to listen to different perspectives of how people see life in, because adulting is like sort
Different
of
for
yeah
everyone, yeah.
exactly. So just a little clarification, because
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I just wanna don't sound like we're saying some facts which is just the right thing out there.
No, I think anyone watching this, should know. I think you made that disclaimer in your first podcast.
Yeah.
This is our opinions.
Yeah.
Shreya, my, Pratiksha. We never mean to like say, oh, hey, this is my experience. You should be
Yeah.
feeling the same. No, of course not. Everyone
not.
will have different
Yeah.
Of course,
experience.
yeah,
So
even among the three of us, we have
Oh,
we
yeah.
might have different
Yeah.
we
opinions
have
about things.
similarities, but we also have a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
differences.
Of
I
course,
know,
of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
So I guess whoever's watching, please know that we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're in process of learning in this whole podcast. The reason we did this podcast
Yeah,
is
we
we
started.
want to learn and grow and be better at conversations and be
And
better at
even-
voicing our opinions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. That's
Yep.
the thing.
Okay, so we sort of talked about what you think adulting is,
Yeah.
now, right? At this
Mhm.
point of life where you are, we talked about it a little bit. We'll dive more into it, but before you reached, that I have adulted state of mind, what did you think it was, and when
What changed?
yeah, and what changed? Yeah, and sort of like just comparison of what did you think it was before, because I think we should have explained what you think it is, but you can relate to both the sides.
I just thought it was traveling, big house, honestly, and then just I don't know, family for at one point, and just that, I guess. And it's definitely not that. No house. now still 30.
Not even close.
Not, let's not manifest that.
Oh yeah.
Let's just manifest
exactly.
good things,
Yeah.
but not till 30s. Alright. Phase, we're not like, I feel like Ali got it.
You guys don't bring in A's. It's okay.
Bro,
It's very
like
hard
I
not
need
to
to
bring
bring in A's all the time.
No.
You
There are
should not.
people.
Okay,
older
okay.
than
Okay,
you.
let's just
Remember
focus.
that.
Okay. So basically, yeah, no big house till 30, and then job, and no personal life. Only right now where I am personally am getting used to having a little bit of social life, having breaks, and having fun. Cause like for the past, I don't know, like few years, that wasn't something I had. And even after living here for like some years, I never traveled anywhere. Also because of my own stuff, I'm actually scared to leave the safe zone of my place,
Gotcha.
the apartment or home, whatever. But now I'm slowly getting over it. But anyways, so adulting definitely is nothing like that.
True.
And I thought it would just like magically happen. Like honestly, I truly believed it. But it takes a toll, at your mental health and like physical health and like just everything, man. Like it like changes you, right? You're not the person you started
You
when you started becoming adults. You're not the same person.
Yeah.
You don't have like the same perspective. I mean, but yeah,
I just want to add one more.
yeah.
One
Good,
thing on
good.
You think you won't change, but you've already changed.
Oh yeah. That's yes.
Like, I thought
Yeah.
I would not change, like, but
Yeah, and
you've already changed.
and I want to
Yeah.
add like things about you. She tells me,
Mhm.
and I don't see that. Like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't see that. I'm
Exactly.
like she, how like
Because we
truthful
met
she is,
before.
and like on point. Like she is accurate
Yeah.
with her stuff. I just don't believe that.
Exactly.
What she tells me about you,
Mhm.
and I'm like, maybe not. Maybe
And
not that.
I say she has changed now.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you
Okay,
tell
I'll
us
take up
few
on the
things?
question. What did I think adulting was? I think my memory, I think not the earliest memory, but when I was a teenager, around 18, 17, 18, before coming to the US, I thought adulting was my freedom.
Nice.
Adulting was
I
my.
think we do have some sort
we
of
do.
freedom.
We do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of freedom now.
Actually, you were
Yes.
thinking it very right.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
beginning.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes, but there are some things that I thought I was
Few things, huh? Okay.
So, yes.
Good.
freedom. Yes, not 100%, but yes, very grateful for it. And
Yeah.
the other thing I thought was, like you, I would have more money, a house, and all that. But there's so many things attached to being an adult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your dreams and goals.
And
somehow
it's
get-
funny. It's funny how those buying a house or I'm not being
Not like
materialistic, guys here. But
I think everyone. Wants
You are.
no. Okay. So just an example, because like the house, like everyone dreams of it. So whatever. But like buying responsibility, not just dreaming of the house, but being responsible to be able to buy the house is solely yours.
Right.
So that's why it's so difficult. Like as a kid, we would want a toy, or we would want a cloth, or we would want whatever not. But the buying responsibility wasn't
not on
ours,
you,
and
gotcha.
and we could be furious, we could be mad, we would be sad. But like right now, all we can do is be sad to with ourselves, and
Yeah.
like be disappointed with
Right.
ourselves, and
That's a
Yeah.
good point.
right.
Yeah. That's also why I think adulting is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Any success you see is yours, but any failure you see in your life is yours. It's
Yes.
very scary.
But it is liberating.
It is liberating.
It is so liberating.
Yeah.
I love that about it.
Yeah.
With the like we have to own up to our failures, and we have to own up I mean, we are happy about whatever we have. Then you know.
Yeah.
But we're very hard on ourselves for failure and not very
Yeah.
appreciative of the success we've had, you know.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
We
And
try to, for each other, we try to, you know,
Lift
push
each
each
Push,
other.
other
yeah,
up,
motivate each other.
but
Yeah,
like,
but
to
not to
ourselves.
ourselves.
Not to
We're
ourselves,
very
yeah.
It's
harsh
very
to each other.
difficult.
yeah. I think everybody relates to it. And
Yeah.
everybody is
Mhm.
so super critical to themselves,
Oneself, yeah.
oneself.
Yeah.
That is just sad, you know.
It is sad, very sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we could just be so easy on ourselves that as much as we criticize ourselves for something bad we did, we would be happy about the tiniest thing we would achieve, you know, like,
Right.
you know, just being able to just eat whatever you want or go on a little walk, like, you know, just be appreciative of everything we see around. We try to do it a bit, but it's we see the failures or, you know, the things we didn't do more than things we do.
Are you talking
every
about
day.
your school? Eh.
Oh, let's not go.
Who is in
Oh.
school?
No, students like college, I think, right?
You didn't know. You didn't get her joke.
Oh, it's a
She's
different
like, what school? What school? I don't know. You know, like the joke.
one.
Like you know, but you're just pretending to
Not
say
to
you
know.
don't know. That joke.
Gotcha.
You didn't get it.
I didn't get it. So
Man,
explain
you
it.
didn't get it. No, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
get
don't
it
think
either.
she got
I'm
it.
saying because we're not in school. So what school I was saying?
Oh, it's a
Oh.
missed one then.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't get it.
I missed fired a joke,
A
and
joke?
then y'all didn't get it. So whatever. We're not gonna talk about it.
I'm not gonna mention it. Oh, I was gonna say one more thing. So the life I imagined when I
Yeah.
was 18 or 19, because I always had a dream to go abroad. I really wanted to see what the
Same.
world was like outside of my
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very valid dream, right?
Yeah,
But
it is.
the life I imagined when I was a teenager, I somehow have that life. I can buy what I want to a degree,
To
not
an
of
extent,
course,
yeah.
to an extent. But and it's sometimes I don't realize it, but the process of being an adult or what I'm trying to do every day or once in a while is realize the life I have is what I dreamt of somewhere like when I was a teenager.
I think to, you know, when you say as a teen you have what you thought you would have, right?
Mhm.
Sort of, a little, some parts of it, right?
Yeah.
Guys, you've been out of college for like what, 1 or 2 years, and you guys are so accomplished. Like, what the heck are you talking about?
Yes.
A big pause.
I'm trying to take the compliment,
Okay, yeah.
which is very
Which is true, right? Like that's the thing. You guys are so hard to yourselves. Like we all are. That's
We
the
are,
thing.
yeah.
That's the example, prime example here.
And going back to, sorry, the teen thing I was
Oh,
explaining.
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, in teen, you know, we would expect, that is sort of my answer also to what I think it was, right? So we, like you guys said again, of course, I think this is everybody. They think it was, you know, lots of money, doing whatever you want, and just having the freedom to buy anything you want, or, you know, sort of,
Yeah, we're materialistic.
I think everyone is.
yeah. And then you thought it was that, but when you said you sort of have it, but in the teen or, you know, or younger than that, you don't realize the process of doing this.
Right.
I think because of the process, we just feel like we
Right.
haven't had enough. But if you sit
Right.
down and just think about what you have,
It's,
we have a lot.
Exactly.
but because of the process that was involved, you know, it's stressful.
Yeah,
It's
it changed
sometimes
us.
it's traumatizing what you've
Yeah.
gone through, and, you know, the process of your life, everything. You don't feel you've reached that state of mind where you're like, oh, I can just lay down, I have
Relax.
everything. I don't think we will
ever,
ever.
yeah.
yeah.
But the goal is
Nobody
to be
will.
at a point. But
Will
that's
you
like
be
a myth.
So
Yeah.
the goal is just to be happy. It's not to
Oh yeah.
just to
Or that. Another
Yeah.
another house. Or that.
because at any point of your life you will never have everything you want.
Exactly,
honestly.
yeah.
I don't know why it's that fact, but it's there.
Yeah, true that.
Oh yeah, true. Like
Yeah, we're
We-
always wanting like more. Not just us, but like the
I
human.
think everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always like more desires, more goals, more dreams. I think the goal as a human is to just reach a point where we're like, okay, I am satisfied with what I have, and even if I'm not, I will be like soon. You know?
Yeah. So I have a funny question. It's not funny.
Go ahead.
It's not funny, but like I have a question.
Yeah.
So so I was a middle child.
Okay.
Okay, so are we gonna get there?
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
we'll get there.
Oh, okay. Can I bring it up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
of
course.
course.
And it hit me like because we're talking about it in the the expectation of being an adult also comes with okay, it's just my logic. Okay,
Go ahead.
also comes with the like the kun sontano okay, like
Oh,
the
okay,
which
like
child.
Which child? Like
And
middle?
I am the middle child,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know for a fact that my parents had like this. Hey, you have to do this expectation with me. I think in my family, Didi's the eldest one, and I think she had to be responsible, and all the expectation was upon her. So it's just funny, like that way. Like I got to be selfish on how I wanted my life to be in a way, and all that, just funny. And you guys,
I can add on that because
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
the eldest child.
okay,
I think this will be fun for.
Oh, we could do a thing where whatever questions you have, what would the eldest child feel, and you say that you
Oh,
are not
I
responsible and Didi is. Maybe you can question, she can answer, and I can question. You know what?
Oh, you're
What
the young. She's the
curiosity.
youngest. Middle,
Exactly, we have
and
variety,
eldest.
yeah. And before we jump onto it, how could I forget? Like I'm not making it up. I just forgot. But I want to bring in the point. It's been a big part of my life, right? Since grade 9,
Okay.
I wanted to make movies, and that's just been. It's all been the process, and this all been has been the process for me. And so as as someone like as a girl on what ninth grade, and from then on, I always thought I would just make movies. Out of school, I would
for
make
adulting.
Yeah, for adulting, I would be a filmmaker.
Gotcha.
And that I mean, I'm optimistic and I'm working towards it, but I haven't made a movie, and that's that's the reality I have to live with, and it's all right. It's more important than buying the house
For you.
for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the thing. That's the thing, and it's okay, and it makes me humble, and I want to
True,
work hard.
true,
It
true.
does make me push myself, maybe not in a healthy way at times, but
times.
but I'm okay. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to add that.
Well, I think I heard it somewhere. You know when we see our friends doing good or achieving something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so much like faith, or I see so much potential in you and Shreya. When you guys actually saw some success, I'll be like, oh yeah. I don't even think that. Oh wait, did it that? Because oh my god, sorry.
No, you
Yeah,
did.
you're good.
I don't ever think like, oh my god, did they do that? I'll be like, just yeah, they could definitely do it. So that's how I think I heard this summers, and it made an impact on me. Like-
Slightly.
So I guess we don't realize our own potential.
Yes.
Like that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
worst thing I think.
And like she's already said it, like because of the process, we're so tired. We don't see
The
What
goal.
you've
or
done.
realize where we are at this instant,
Exactly.
at life.
Yeah.
And we have come like so far, from where
Oh,
we
yeah.
started, and we still do not give credit to ourselves. It's sad.
Yeah, instead of even you, right? Like, we tend to focus on aspect of you not making a movie, but forget about the aspect of how you've brought that thing almost to come to a reality now,
Exactly.
from working on yourself, working on your skills, to sort of knowing that this is the future I want, so I want to be at this place. So slowly, depending on the circumstances you went through in life, you've still come here
Yeah.
tackling those all, because you know that you want to make movies, and you have to at least walk.
Yeah.
So you're walking there.
Yeah.
And
Now I can accept that, and I am okay with the reality. But it did bother me, and it did take a toll on my.
Toll, yeah.
I think one thing,
Mental
just
health.
just sort of to explain on a bit on this whole mental health. It's a big topic, right?
Yeah.
But we become hard on ourselves. It's difficult to accept certain things because we forget about the circumstances we went through in life.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
You always suppose, like, Shreyasu is sitting here thinking, oh, I'm almost 30 and I need to have this, that, right? But she forgets about what she has gone through in life, which is different for everybody.
Yeah.
True.
You compare us like, oh, you graduated and, you're doing your jobs.
I did that once.
No, it's not wrong. I'm just explaining.
Just
Yeah.
once.
Even we do that.
No, I'm
We
just
do
kidding.
that.
It was just.
But what circumstances you went through is different than mine.
Yeah.
Even I'm at a point where I'm very critical of myself,
Mhm.
especially in school. I think I could have done more.
Mm-hmm.
I could
Yeah.
have done more projects on my own. I could have gathered more skills, but I
Mhm.
forget about the circumstances and even like how we struggle internally
Yeah.
and how you process that everything you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
or your motivation or your feelings inside you,
Mhm.
what you feel at
Yeah.
the moment,
Mhm.
because what you feel is also you also need to take care of your mental health.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Before
yes, true that.
you can dive in, oh, I need to get this skill, so let me dive into it. Sometimes you cannot, you just cannot.
Yeah,
It's difficult.
yeah.
Like, what do you do, right?
And that's all right also.
And sometimes
Yeah.
people can. So
Yeah.
just knowing about, because of certain circumstance I'm here and this is happening, but if I want this, I can achieve it.
Yeah.
Let's not look at the age factor or
Yes.
any factor. So
Mhm.
Okay, Mom.
we're hard on
Answer,
ourselves
please.
because we don't realize the circumstances around
True.
our life.
True that.
That is also a very, I guess, a learning process for all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wise words from a wise woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what were you were talking about?
And
time,
it was
middle
your
time.
turn.
Oh, what was the question? How?
So I was the middle child, and
Oh,
my
yeah,
expectation,
yeah.
my family's
Gotcha.
expectation was different from what it's. So the expectation is individualistic, and then also with it comes along with the family or like whatnot. It comes along with the
Yeah.
society. I mean, let's not
Yeah.
go to that scale because like we like are not. We don't.
No, it does,
honestly.
because sometimes we want to sound very, very diplomatic
I
and
know,
say,
yeah.
oh, we have so much freedom and we are liberated, but so much things are attached to us.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you are liberated physically, but mentally you might not be.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
abroad, you might not be mentally
Oh, yeah,
free
yeah.
or
Yeah.
liberated by.
Yeah.
There are things occupying you and
True that,
holding
yeah.
your
You'll
freedom,
always be
so-
bound by some part of your culture or
Yeah, yeah.
family
Yeah.
or country.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
talk about
Especially
the
family.
yeah.
Yes.
Talk about being an eldest child. Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
how you
yeah,
say
yeah, yeah,
oldest
yeah.
or eldest?
Eldest.
Yeah. So I have two brothers. They're twins, and we are 3 years apart. So it's weird, and it's weird how it happens, right? But like, here's the thing. Let's say my brothers, and there's no beef with my brothers. It's just what happened when I was a child.
Yeah, of
I
course,
love
of
my
course,
brothers. Yeah.
Of course.
It's just what
Shout
happened.
out to
Shout
Sakar
out to
and
my
Savar, and
brothers.
they're twins.
Yeah, they're
They're
twins.
twins. They are amazing. They are the most.
Nicest guys
So
ever.
I might be bringing in controversy here.
Uh-huh.
Let's not bring it. I know what you're trying to say. No,
I think I know what you're trying to say.
no,
I
Shreya,
have to say it.
no, Shreya,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
no, no,
okay.
no.
Okay.
But they are like the nicest people.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the like. Oh my god, I cannot. Wait, Soili and I always talk about this. How can they be so nice?
they are so nice.
I mean, even Soili is. Them
Soili is. Soili
them as
is.
siblings. I mean, but her
Um,
brothers are nicer than her. So
I think the
Is that true, Sunny? Is that true?
Yeah, they're better than me.
not better, just nicer.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Also, I feel the same way about your brothers. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All love around each other. All love, no hate. But
After a savage reply.
But basically, what I was trying to say about being an eldest child is, I don't know if it happens in only like Asian families. I don't know. But here's the thing. So my brothers used to like act up and like do something bad, like drop stuff or whatever, and then my mom would call everyone, like me, even when I did nothing. Like everyone would have to be called, and then she would scold everyone, my brothers and me. me who did nothing. And it didn't happen like once. And I've come to know, I've asked other elder childs, and they said it happened to them too. And it's such a weird concept. And then I asked my mom, okay, then why are you scolding me if I did nothing? And she said, well, I can't just scold your brothers, but why not if they did the bad thing? It's a weird concept. So that's one of the things. There's another thing which is like the responsibility thing. Even if they don't tell you straight up, like outwardly, like say, hey, you have more responsibility than them. It's just in your head. Like that's why I was more mature, because I had two brothers, which I have to kind of take care of, because dad and mom would handle each brother, and then I would kind of be on my own. So I had to kind of take care of my own. So yeah, the responsibility is just in, but like it's just in your head, like you just.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So right now, as adults, do you think you're more responsible towards your family or parents?
Than my brothers?
Yeah. They're all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just, I think it's just automatic. Like, just like you said, your mom used to ask you for advice. Yeah, I'm the same. Since I finished my high school, which is like grade 12, my mom, something changed. Like before that, she wouldn't like come to me or all that. After that, I think she thought of me as an adult, so she came to me for advice, finance stuff. We would talk about it, about the family business, and all that. So yeah, definitely.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Any questions?
And I'm very fond of mother-daughter duo, you know, because like my mom and my sister has that duo, like that relationship. And sometimes like I'm like, what are you talking about? And then they're gonna be like, you don't know, it's okay, you know, don't worry about it.
Wait, that happens.
Yeah, that's the
That
funny
happens,
thing.
yeah.
And that's the funny thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be out of everybody's business. So you know, that's what I've always been like. So it's I really
I can see like when she's talking to her families, most of the time she's just there. Her phone is on the table, she's working, and they're talking. Mom and daughter are talking. She doesn't even get it most of the time.
and they're talking about neighbors and stuff. Also, only this one is also because Didi like went back for like some time, so now she knows like what's happening. Yeah, in the neighborhood and stuff, and she knows like people, and actually people know Amma because of her, because like she, you know, is someone like that, and then she has that personality somehow, and I don't. But anyways, let's not get there. But you know, that's the thing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and they're talking about neighbors and like this Falano Dikano, and I'm like, who the heck is Falano?
So in my case, right, I need to add something because I want to be very straightforward.
I just want to bring in like one silly thing. They were talking about this with the name, okay? They were talking about this some dude, right? And then I was like, okay, what happened? And then, you know, they are just talking like something about food and stuff. And then he had a legit name, and then later my Didi told me he's a dog, like the street dog. And they had the legit conversation about the dog with the name. So I'm like,
oh, the dog. They were talking about a dog.
Dog, yeah, just a stray
gotcha,
dog.
gotcha.
In
You
the
thought they were
neighborhood.
talking about a guy?
Yeah, somebody, some dude. I'm like, who is it?
Wow, fair. Wow.
Some bad lost in their conversations.
Damn.
Yeah.
That means you need to pay more attention.
But that's the thing. I'm the middle child. I don't need to pay more attention.
Oh my god.
That's the thing.
I can see like my questions gets answered.
guess
Like she
I
doesn't
never
feel
thought
responsible to.
But I am responsible, but I don't have.
No.
I feel the pressure.
Yeah.
I do feel the pressure though, but I don't.
No, in different
In
aspects
different
you do, but
aspects.
especially in conversations
Conversations,
or
like,
you know catching up
I don't
with
know what's
Amma
happening.
about a lot of things. He's like, oh, Didi will do it.
I guess I see what you're saying. I never thought that I wouldn't have to take responsibility.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have to.
Yeah. In every aspect, right?
Yeah.
When we're talking about responsibility, it's not just one. It's
No,
smaller things
yeah,
like
small things.
your mom coming to you and asking you the smallest thing in the house, like what should I do with this thing? Should I
yeah,
throw it?
yeah,
Things like that.
Yeah.
Or even bigger, you know, smallest to the biggest.
Talk about your perspective as a youngest child.
So I mean, okay, so I heard y'all's perspective on the middle child and the oldest child. So let me tell you, I'll tell in the when I was really small, okay, not like now because it changed for me. It's just different for me.
When I think you should talk mix of both.
Okay,
Because
both.
that's what we've been talking about, right?
Okay, mix of both. I will. So when I was like really small, like when I didn't realize, a lot of things. You know, the phase where when your brothers drop something and mom calls you. At that phase, what the youngest child feels is they don't realize that is happening. They don't realize the eldest is getting the troubles of the youngest. Like,
Really?
That's funny.
my mom didn't even say anything to me, and I just thought it was normal, and every child was that way.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't realize my brothers are being held accountable for what I did. Like, I never felt, like, I just felt like I was a little free to do anything, and even among in the whole family, I was
She's
the
like,
most talkative one and very straightforward and say whatever you want, like I would be like, I don't want this, like that, like, and then brothers were nicer. Like, they would say, even when they said I don't want this, they wouldn't like be aggressive or, oh, I don't want this. They would like, just, they would
Also,
just not
your brothers are quite different than the regular men out there. I have to put it that way. And even her. So that was the thing.
So
just-
that
we can
was
move.
what she was trying to say, and I stopped her. But
Well,
that's fine.
it's gone. The truth.
It's
the
out
truth,
there.
The
It's
truth
out there,
always
yeah.
finds its way out there.
Yeah. So for me, like, I never felt when I was small. Okay, so I never felt like anything is happening.
That
you
is
just-
very interesting.
And even to shop something,
Yeah.
bring vegetables or bring something from the store, like responsible things. My brothers went and I was like just tagging along sometimes, didn't feel the pressure.
Oh.
But when I grew older, it changed for me. I don't know why. I just adulted, or I matured. I would say, not adulted.
Yeah.
Adulting is some.
I also want to talk about your mum. I think you were treated in that way also because she
how
was your
mommy is.
mum. Yes, of
Yeah.
how she is. She is different.
Yeah.
And at most case, I mean, even we were fortunate at our home, right? Our family. But like a lot of time, it does not matter if you're young or the oldest one. If you're a female, you have to be the responsible one. In terms of the vegetables and like the kitchen and like the cleaning and like the
kitchen,
washing,
yeah.
and that's a little sad. But I have to put it forward because you had that sort of experience because mommy is really nice, she's really nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't feel at that age. I didn't feel responsible, right? But the cooking thing is a bit weird for me. I didn't cook or help my mom like till a very later age. Like, I wouldn't even braid my hair till 10th grade. Like, in 10th grade, my mom is braiding my hair and doing every bit. It's not nice. I wouldn't promote this. I would want to help my mom
If you could,
if I had realized earlier. Like,
if you could go back, you would.
yeah.
Maybe
I was a mixture of a brat plus mature
I cannot
person.
see her being the
I
brat.
cannot.
No, like my mommy is like nice, right? And she's telling, oh, she was sorry, you would help me and stuff. But now, like, if I think about it, I did not do. And if mom said the smallest thing, I'd be like, think okay, got it. I know, like, I don't like that behavior. You should help your mom, like son's daughter,
And
anybody.
that's like not you at all at this point.
At this point, you've like let.
you'll
just like
you'll be quiet and you'll do things if people are telling you to.
So
I mean,
my
not
brother-
you
my
know, not
brothers-
in like
my
a
brothers
submissive way, but
have seen that side of me more, and now they cannot relate to how I'm
really?
not like aggressive or I don't say such things. Honestly, like they don't relate, like,
that's true.
because I don't know, like, and even to brothers, even later, guys, like, I think it's just the feeling that you're the youngest you feel and you act that way. I'm not that way with friends or others,
Yeah,
like, but with
yeah.
my 3 brothers and mom, like, I become very, like, I'm the youngest, so, but
I
in
can-
terms of, like, when I grew older, in terms of advices, I don't know how I just had it in me, like, starting very early, like, mom and I would start talking about a lot of things, and I would give her decisions, and later on, slowly, even to brothers, I'm, giving advices as it comes to that. But in terms of, like, smaller things or not advices, other, like, homely things around homes,
Yeah.
like, I feel like I'm the youngest, and I feel I can say anything or do anything.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I guess that's
I'm
how
a
our-
good kid though. I don't like. I wasn't very mischievous,
Yeah, I think.
but
Yeah.
you know, for
Yeah.
I didn't trouble my mom too much. But in terms of helping out at home, all of us, 4 of us, were really bad. But we all know how to cook really well. Like
Yeah,
my brothers
they
cook
Now,
cook
yes.
so
really
good.
Yeah.
But we are very lazy helping out mom with
Are you
house chores.
including Suman to be a good cook because you're in front of
No,
camera?
he cooks. He
Oh.
cooks.
He cooks.
He cooks. He can cook, but I think now he cooks
Better.
better. But Susan Dai and Jeevan Dai, like they cook really
best,
good.
yeah.
I
I've-
really
I've-
want
yeah,
to have
I've had-
Susan Lai's biryani.
I was
But
gonna
he does
mention
not.
that.
But he does not think veg stuff has anything. Biryani,
Yeah.
momo, nothing.
Yeah, he's against
what
veg.
He's against veg.
Just kidding.
Oh my. Well,
Yeah, no, my bad.
everything you said might not be included in the video. Thank you very much. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you have a strong opinion over that, so, and it's okay. I respect that.
I say it in a funny way, but
Yeah,
it's
of
just
course.
that I guess me being like eating always like buff or chicken or whatever momos. I guess like veg momos is just not. I don't know.
Okay, let's just get back to the conversation
Yes,
and
I'll just wrap up. I'll just wrap up.
Okay.
Okay, I did have I can understand how my feelings is different from y'all in terms of like being the youngest. I can totally see it now when you talk about
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
and,
really interesting.
And when my brother Suman and I used to fight, so I have this I gather this tendency of just complaining because I'm the youngest.
Uh-huh.
I was just like, oh, I cry or something, and then he would get all the scolding like now.
But tell us like how mom like never hit you or anything
My
like that.
my mom, like I don't know how she got this information that you don't need to hit kids. She never touched
That's
us.
really amazing.
See, like I'm not
yeah.
just saying.
Can't relate.
She never touched us. One time
think-
I was speaking too much and she did this to me, and till now when we talk about it, she, 1 or 2 times she has cried saying, oh, I did this to my
my
daughter. Like I didn't touch anybody, but I did this once to her because alikati risu utyo bhane she tells that. Yeah, and I feel like, mommy, it's okay. Like, you know, like it's okay.
In my family, I think the highest was the classic slipper from the mom, but that was about it. I think my mom and dad, if we never acted up too much, first of all, but if there was something that was serious, they would have a talk with us, and that was like the most scary thing ever. So yeah, no bad punishments.
Interesting. I got some, and I know
Yeah, I
like,
mean a lot of
It's so
Asian,
common in Asia.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
Asian
common. Like
household,
it's very common. So even like you know relatives around me, like they hit their kids, and
Yeah,
my
yeah.
mommy would just say, "Pitera ke pani hudaina bhana." I don't know how she knew about that. A lot of
Yeah,
things she
that's
doesn't
a
know. I'm not
very-
trying to say here, oh, you know, like सबै कुरामा अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ होइन कि धेरै कुरा छ नबुझ्ने धेरै कुरा सी इज स्टिल नट लर्निङ समटाइम्स सी डजन्ट इभन लिसन बिकज उनीहरूको माइन्ड त्यसरी नै लाइक इन्ग्रेभ हुन्छ नि त कति कुरा दे क्यान नट रिलेट टु अस दे क्यान नट अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड सोसाइटी ब्याकवर्ड त्यही भएर त छ नि सो नट ट्राइङ टु क्लेम हियर सेइङ कि लाइक पर्फेक्ट छ सबै थिङ्किङ अर एनिथिङ so much it's difficult to explain her a lot of things and you know I become aggressive sometimes and stuff but in that aspect she was a little I don't know how she got that factor in her I think just more अहिले चाहिँ किन के बुझ्न सक्छु भने म जस्तै म मम्मी जस्तै छु होइन ठ्याक्कै अनि आई क्यान अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड क्या लाइक भित्रैबाट कोही मान्छेलाई लाइक अग्रेसिभ हुने अरू छुने नै आउँदैन क्या जति गरे पनि आई गो क्वाइट आई सर्ट माइसेल्फ अफ बट I don't get that feeling. I'm not tacky mommy just as can I can see why she didn't hate us.
So that is very interesting because I think every household in like every Asian household it's so common. Yeah, it's so common to let's say like a slap or like with the broom or the slipper. You know, it's so common. So
anything.
I think it's hats off to your mom for not going through that.
I know it's very. I saw that with my and. You know, it seems like I'm making this up, but kid next door was crying, and his mom was hitting him more while she was crying. Very small kid. And then my mom was in the terrace, and she saw that, and it was very difficult to watch. Just, you know, like she's hitting and hitting and hitting, and my mom shouted. कति पिट्नु भएको लाइक मर्ने लागिसक्यो के हो नपिट्नु त्यसरी हामीले पनि त हेरेको छौँ भनेर भन्दाखेरि सी सेड द वुमेन सेड मेरो बच्चालाई पिट्छु तपाईँलाई के मतलब भनेर अग्रेसिभ भएर त्यस्तो गर्न आयो क्या तपाईँको बच्चा भए पनि बच्चा त हो नि त यु क्यान नट लाइक कति रोइरहेको छ भयो छोडिदिनु भनेर सी फट हुँदा क्या झगडा यसै भयो उसै भयो आइम नट गन लेट अ किड क्राई सानै थियो क्या लाइक त्यतिर अलि ठुलो भएपछि चाहिँ लट अफ इट ह्यापन्स लाइक नै सानो त्यो कल्चर चाहिँ अलि प्रब्लमेटिक चाहिँ
It's very problematic. You know, in my school in Nepal, I think a kid was slapped and then that kid had a fever or something because he was a kid.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be slapping like kids.
I have a first-hand experience of that.
Oh, you got
No, though. So you know how in Nepal, like they try to discipline you. On school, while disciplining, they don't let you talk and make noises. So this our class 9th grade was just next to the office, right? The teacher's office, and we were making a lot of noise. Apparently, when teacher doesn't come on time, we tend to make a lot of noise. It's a thing, right? And it wasn't because of that reason. It was because somebody lost a stapler, and he was asking who lost it, and nobody answered. And this teacher is hitting up, like telling all the kids to get up because he's angry now, and telling everybody to get up. And the guys had to go in the front, put their hands in the back, and he hit them in the back 3 times, and girls had to put their hand forward. And the length of the stick was here, and like this way, like completely forced, very big stick. 3 times. One, and then the third time you hit was the hand you've already been hit at.
Yeah.
It was so bad. And then 2 girls had their hand bandaged. Yeah, bandaged. And everybody, and one guy had, a lot of, so basically the whole class sort of got the beating so bad that they were sort of almost injured. And then a lot of parents went in next day to talk to the teachers, including my mom also, and a lot of parents got together and went to talk to the teacher.
It does get bad.
So this hitting problem, I don't know where it started from. It's bad.
It's bad.
Let's not find, even if it happened even to us, let's not find an excuse of why they did that. It's bad.
It's
like
bad.
You were wrong, and
it's bad.
even teachers, parents, like
Whoever.
it's wrong. And then for no reason we got the beating. Like not just, we didn't do anything. I don't know who lost the stapler. I don't know.
Till now. It's traumatizing.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
I'm just very curious now, but we'll never get the answer.
The conclusion is.
But even
it's
whoever
bad.
lost it, they shouldn't get the beating. I'm not.
Exactly.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. It's a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So we diverted a bit
Difficult.
into childhood or the Asian culture.
Asian culture a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Southeast
it is,
Asian.
I don't know. I don't know which parts of how many countries have that problem, but let's
Yeah,
just say
yeah.
for us as Nepalis,
For us,
Yeah.
we can.
I think
Yeah.
from what I've heard, though, especially in Asian.
Asian,
culture,
South Asian,
Southeast Asian.
even
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beating did stop. I mean, for us also. I mean, it had to, right?
Right.
From one point. It's not traumatizing, but like I remember the last time my mom, Ama, ever like raised her hand on me. So it was just a soft, यस्तो क्या होइन त्यसरी हो होइन. And then I think I was like बिस्तारै something I think I was speaking back to her or talking back to her or something about, I don't remember at this point. But that, and then so what happened was I think I cried. This was +2 दिरा बेलामा पनि होला. Ani I cried, and then at that point Ama actually felt bad. अनि मलाई चाहिँ आएर ल मैले हाने अबदेखि चाहिँ मैले छुन्न त्यति ब्याड फिल नगर भनेर आफै भन्छु. That was like the last time she raised hand on me. अनि then on चाहिँ हैन केही पनि like I think I don't know, मलाई चाहिँ something happened from that incident कि कति बाउन्ड्रिजहरू चाहिँ त्यो पोइन्ट पछि मैले आफैलाई लगाएँ so that I'm not doing like mischievous things or like bad things. So until today, like अहिले आमाले अब सी इज नट टेलिङ थिङ्स तर मलाई मनमा चाहिँ आमाले के भनिदिन्छ भन्ने हुन्छ नि एउटा एउटा त्यो खालको एउटा हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो खालकोले आई डु टेन टु मेक डिसिजन्स कति पोइन्टहरूमा तर द्याट वाज द थिङ यु नो इट या आई गेस या इट सुडन्ट यु नो बट त्यो फियर पनि आउँछ अनि डेफिनेटली पिट नगर्न त कति हो नि त त्यो त मिल्दै मिलेन नि त
Yeah.
तर अब होइन द्याट्स वाट आई गेस दे लर्न एन्ड द्याट्स वाट दे are doing.
And okay, just I'll go back to the conversation. I remember something, so I'll go back to the conversation
Go
about
ahead,
the
go
cancer
ahead.
thing. Okay, like so. Also, at this point in life, I feel like I'm doing good in general. Also, because you know, being cancer, you don't feel responsible. But when you are responsible, like you feel proud of yourself. So in the family, when I'm giving advice and being the one everybody goes to, like I feel proud of, you know, that I've matured and I am a responsible
Yeah.
person. And you know, I'm at least at this point where I'm able to be responsible or you know, provide them some sorts of, if I can, you know, sometimes send money or just give a lot of advices.
Right.
You know, that helps, and I'm proud that I'm able to do that. Otherwise, you know, for the elders, it just feels natural, like they have to do, you know. So
True.
for me, like I don't feel responsible, but I just feel it's an extra help that's going along the way.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think as a middle kid, I feel that also.
Yeah.
I also do some things.
There is definitely some similarities between that or that.
Yeah.
There is some definitely.
Yeah.
And especially with the finances at when you reach certain age, I think everybody.
Yeah, it's
feels-
very natural. Yeah. And you kind of want to give back also.
Yeah.
True.
Sometimes it can be on monthly basis or like something, you know, it could be something you do, and then or sometimes some in maybe in some families like अब भन्नु पर्ने हुन सक्छ हैन, you never know. अनि I mean if you have it, I think त्यो naturally आउँछ पनि दिनलाई हैन, give back गर्न पनि पर्छ पनि, you are responsible हैन. Yeah.
I don't feel much of a responsibility as the youngest, but for me चाहिँ त्यो दिए भने खुसी लाग्छ क्या, like that I did भनेर, तर I don't feel responsible रहेछ क्या, किनकि ए दाइहरूले गर्नुहुन्छ कि भन्ने नि कता कता भित्र हुँदो रहेछ क्या, for some reason, because I'm the youngest, त्यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ, but it's just a feeling. But
So
again,
for me that part चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि I would say I feel a little responsible. Just you know, if I have
it's different for different people again.
yeah, just to send भनौँ न केही गर्नलाई चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ अब ला मैले गर्नुपर्छ भनेर पनि
तिमीलाई
मलाई
त्यस्तो
त्यो
हुन्छ।
फिल हुन्छ. That's the only time when I'm not thinking I'm a middle child, you know.
Yeah, no, you feel that responsibility so much. I see that. Yeah, maybe it's good, little bit different. Just
Yeah.
You feel that responsibility.
I mean,
a lot more than
अहिले अब
I do.
अहिले पनि म धेरै कुरामा अहिले
even
calm down.
पहिलेदेखि तिमी भर्खर यता US आएदेखि you used to feel.
तर like right now I am learning to just take it easy हैन, अनि धेरै कुरा गर्न. Please go ahead.
Oh, what?
Sorry.
Oh,
On your
Yeah, I
part.
was just adding that up. If
like contributing to your family for me.
No, like
it's not a question. It's not a question. I was just
भनेर
adding up मेरो part. So
Yeah,
केही छैन. If
I
you have
just
anything to
directed
add
to
up.
you because तिमीले केही भन्नु लाग्छ. I think I interrupted you. क्या?
So for me to add on that, I, like you said, you don't feel responsible. I do.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
it's natural to like
Mhm.
contribute. It doesn't feel like I don't have to, but in my family, I think, I don't know, like my brothers and me, all of us send money when we can, of course. But actually, sometimes Sakar sends more than me. But I do feel like I'm responsible, though.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And your feeling of
It's just a
responsibility,
feeling, I'm saying.
त्यो फाइनेन्ससँग फेरि रिलेट गर्दैन नि त हैन.
त्यही त
It's a different
it's
thing.
in every aspect it is क्या, अनि sometimes like त्यो feel गर्छु भन्दैमा त्यही गर्छ भन्ने पनि छैन. So you tend to do, you know, you do what is allowed by your circumstance or situation.
Yeah.
It really depends
yeah.
on where you're at and what happens and how you
Yeah, and then I think
forward.
feeling sometimes responsible is just about maybe calling them every day.
Yeah.
Or something क्या like अरू नै क्या
It's a lot. It's a very
it's vague है
yeah.
धेरै कुरा
धेरै कुरा छ
टपिकमा
responsibility.
अनि अब I mean calling every day वाला or calling them family talking to them को कुरा भन्नु नि त like how are you connecting to your like friend के अरे family तिमी भन त
Me?
तिमीले भन we can move.
So for me
Sorry.
personally, it is very hard for me to keep up with almost everyone. And it sounds selfish, but I'll explain. So
Honestly no.
yeah, so
I would say even if it is like it's a
fine.
positive
Personality.
you're not sitting there, oh, I only do for myself. It's just
No,
you know
yeah.
a nature of selfish comes for everybody and it's okay.
yeah, so even I have a very few close friends, and I like it that way. I really like it that way because I like meaningful relationships.
Yeah.
So
Of course.
about my family, right?
Yeah.
So I am very bad at keeping up, like you said, calling like every day. And I've seen like our other best friend Kavita. She is on the phone with her parents almost every day.
Yeah.
She can do that, and
Or
she
more
enjoy.
than-
Yeah, she
not
enjoys.
just every day, like most parts of the
Yeah,
day.
and they
Oh,
are.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because also the you know how they've been doing it. It also
Yeah,
comes down
it's
to
just
that.
how they've been doing it. But for me, I don't know. It's just when I'm in like a zone, when I'm focusing on, let's say, like a task at a job, let's say a podcast like this, my focus just turns to one thing. So when I'm in that area, I just cannot focus on keeping up with other things. So my mom makes a joke, like she counts the days
Yeah.
I go on FaceTime with her.
I
So
heard
when's
that.
when okay I'm just gonna ask
Okay.
when's the last time you talked to
Oh,
your
the
family?
last time I talked was like a week ago, but I guess
Yeah, so
usually,
Casual, right? Also like Jeevan Dai क्या
but I guess,
they have similar person.
We talked about that.
but I guess usually it's always a 30-day gap. My mom counts it on the calendar, and she says
30 days? A
30-day gap with when I talk to my mom on FaceTime, full. But we do a very long video chat, like
Yeah.
it's a long call, right? But
month? Like how many hours?
like 2-3 hours easy. But every member tries to be on the call.
Oh, okay.
So my mom, if I come like if I call her like before the 30-day like the time duration, my mom says, "What's happening? Like you came like 5 days early to talk to me." My mom for sure
That's
wants
epic.
to talk to me very regularly, and
Aw.
I totally understand that.
But she's so nice.
She's-
She respects your
Yeah, but
boundaries.
she's like,
again.
well,
Auntie is the nicest person. Like mom.
and my mom says, well, like she just wants to catch up. She doesn't want to be on the phone that long. She says, well, you have things to do. I have things to do. Let's catch up
And
and go back to
tell
work.
about how your mom like has to work and
Yeah, that-
progress and she's so
man.
progressive and के भन त
My
मजा लाग्छ
mom,
मलाई.
my
Oh,
mom.
my
And take her name and I'll shout,
my
give
mom-
a shout out to her.
Oh yeah, sure. Shout out to my mom. My
Well,
mom.
what do you call her?
Mom.
Mom.
Yeah, she calls her mom.
Okay, mom, shout out to Saili's mom.
Charlie's mom. But basically, see, I don't know how she became like that, but see, you know how, again, I think I'm bringing up too much Asian, but like, you know how Asian parents, I'll say it the
we
last
are
time.
that culture.
Because
No,
we
no,
are
we can
Asians,
bring
yeah.
it up.
So,
We can.
you know how Asian parents say, hey, like, I had to literally fight for my education, you guys didn't have to, so
Yeah.
like, go ahead and like study. I think that's same for everyone, right? But I think my mom actually had to fight for her education. I think after that point, my mom became, because education was the only thing that could save her from the surroundings she was in,
Yeah.
from the village she was in. So after that, my mom has always been a woman like who literally cannot sit without doing anything. Like her mind is always like goes
Yeah.
into different ideas.
Tell us about the language.
your dad
Oh,
is-
damn, I was gonna get
About
that.
what?
How many languages?
No. What the language your dad is learning and what your mom wants to do. Tell that about.
Oh wait,
Oh
the,
my God.
the plan or what she's doing?
No. How your dad is learning a new language and she learns so that she can help him,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Tell
yeah.
story.
My
So right
God.
now, we had a family business, and because of a number of reasons, we had to kind of let that go.
Uh-huh.
So my I think my dad is in retirement. My mom
Yeah.
is making like money, but like through some side hustles and all that.
Side hustle, huh?
Side hustles.
Oh, see.
But
we
my
need to talk to her about side hustle culture.
Honestly, if we need to talk to moms like about something, oh my god, we should do a podcast with Saily's mom.
Be amazing.
I think Saili is
She'd
coming
be
to our podcast.
Yeah, Saili is not invited, but her mom is.
Yeah.
my mom is.
Okay.
Oh, my mom talks a lot. She can talk
Yes,
too much.
that's why I'm saying like she's a talker.
And she has opinions
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
And
very
that's
strong.
So
Very
amazing.
strong.
Yeah.
She's not just blabbering, like meaningful sentences.
Oh my.
And
She likes that.
yeah, she loves
Yeah.
that.
She's always about meaningful sentences.
Okay,
I'm-
Sally, tell the fun
Okay,
thing
okay,
about
okay.
your mom you were trying to say.
Wait, what was it? Oh, the language thing. I can add on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Basically, what my mom is doing right now is because she does not have like a full-time job right now. She does not have a full-time job. She has like part-time jobs, right?
Mhm.
And my dad is a tourist guide, so he's learning Russian language to cater to Russian tourists in the future because Nepal has a lot of Russian tourists.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Oh.
he's basically like learning the whole language, and then my mom, because she cannot stay still,
Man.
she goes with my dad and then just learn the language. And they are
Wow.
working very hard. They talk with each other and they're trying to like master the language.
That's so amazing.
Is that what you wanted me to talk about?
Yeah, like I remember you saying that she learned Russian and she's telling you that I want to help dad
Yeah.
practice because
Yeah.
he needs someone to practice too.
She's learning Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly, you were telling about the education thing with your mom. She had to fight for it and how she wanted to do something.
Oh, yeah. So, because it's for my mom's generation, it was very normal for them not to send the daughters to school and send the sons to school. Even if they send daughters and sons both to school, it was very common to send the daughters to a government school and then to send.
And
Even
also,
in our
even
age,
if
I
even
think.
if they send, they would just not let her complete and get her married.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Like
the culture.
marriage is the first thing in our minds. Like
Yeah.
why?
Not our mind.
The culture's mind.
Yeah, the culture's mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, they kind of migrated from the village area to the city area. My mom fought for her education, like
Wow.
literally put up a fight to her
She
mom.
just did her grad school also,
So
right?
she finished her grade 10
Oh,
in
okay.
Gorkha,
Uh-huh.
and then after that, mom wanted.
Uh-huh.
I think she did her 11 and she did her 11 and 12 in Kathmandu because my grandma, my mom's mom,
Uh-huh.
didn't want to let her study after SLC.
Wow.
She said,
Mom's
okay,
mom.
mom's mom, my grandmother, which is I think common for
Wow,
their
that's-
generation.
No, it is.
Yeah,
Like,
it is,
my
right?
mom is a first hand experience of them sending their sons to school and not
Wow.
my
Not-
mom.
yeah.
Like they didn't send
Which
her at
is-
all.
Right.
Like it's crazy.
makes
My
me very-
mom have school education.
Like
so,
SLC or
प्लस टू नै हो कि
college.
क्या हो मैले त
Plus two.
बिर्सेँ प्लस टू चाहिँ
Yeah.
पास छ हो
So,
जस्तो है
It makes us very angry about the discrimination
Yeah.
between boys and girls, but that's for another day.
Yeah,
basically-
that's a social issue. We'll
yeah,
dive
we'll
into.
talk about it. But my mom fought with her mom,
Uh-huh.
and she wanted to come to Kathmandu for her college,
Uh-huh.
11 and 12,
Eh,
and they didn't talk for like a long time.
wow
And
like
my-
years
How was she funded?
Oh, I mean, definitely through her family, like her
Oh,
mom.
okay.
But
Oh.
it wasn't like she wasn't happy about it. Like,
wow
first of all, she completely denied it, and my mom kind of threatened to, like,
Yeah.
threatened to die. Like,
oh,
so-
damn.
and then that after that,
Oh.
my grandma agreed to let her study.
Wow.
And then my
Oh.
mom came to Kathmandu.
And then look at the
So
the
strong-headed,
the
honestly. But not
hypocrisy.
the
The
you know,
hypocrisy
त्यो part
of your grandma, like she's a woman who is making decisions and not letting our daughter study. You see the
Yeah,
hypocrisy.
of course,
Yeah,
Like
of
she's
course.
a woman making decisions for somebody. She's at a decision making power.
Yeah.
And, I can understand, like not understand. It's like especially केटाहरूले like छोराले पढाउँ छोरीले नपढाउँ I can
Yeah, exactly.
Ama making a decision for a daughter to not
Oh, of
study
course,
is very
yeah,
sad.
yeah.
Okay? It's,
It's very
very
sad.
sad.
And then what my grandmother's what's the saying was basically, why do girls need to learn, like study after 10? You're gonna marry anyways. Like, why do you need to
Yeah,
learn?
exactly.
That's the thing. And then she came to Kathmandu with her brother, and then she basically went through college, 11 and 12. and then after that is it bachelor's, right?
Yeah.
And then she did her bachelor's, and then after having us married and all that, she did her master's degree.
So
So when,
determined.
like, how long was it, the master's thing?
What do
Is
you
it
mean?
recent or?
Recent ki bachi?
Not recent. It's been like 2 or 3 years.
It's
Oh.
recent. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's
That's
recent.
why
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to bring
recent.
the point
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
That's recent.
Yeah. Because
It's
she
Look at
just
her
recent.
determination.
I know.
Like her kids are almost
It's
25.
so
Yeah.
amazing.
Her kid was 23 when she wanted to get a master's
yeah,
degree.
she wanted
Like,
a master's
Yeah.
degree. So
wow,
yeah,
amazing.
that's
yeah.
that's
Shout
why
out to mom.
and then look, so a strong woman
We
like
need
those.
her. We need her picture here so that I can just put it on the video.
on the video.
Yeah, and be like,
Wouldn't
shout
that
out
be
to
too
mom.
funny?
No, we should do that. Send me a
Okay,
we need
I'll
to
send
send
it
this
to you.
link to auntie right after it comes out.
Yeah.
Listen the whole thing, okay?
Yeah,
Don't miss
yeah,
a bit
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Oh, my mom will listen to it.
Yeah, yeah. You should ask her to subscribe also.
Okay.
Okay, Siley, so
Just one extra
like
subscriber.
strong women as such,
Uh-huh.
like your mom who has the ability to think
Yeah.
that she wants education,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Because a lot
Yeah.
of like mommy, like barely her goal was to want to be able to go to school, forget about like college or bachelor's or master's,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just to know, be able to read and
Yeah.
write. That was
Yeah.
the goal.
Goal,
Like,
yeah.
I want
yeah.
to read and write. Like
Yeah.
she didn't
Yeah.
have any goal.
Yeah.
That was difficult, right?
Yeah.
That didn't
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
And for strong women, like women who wanted to get higher education as such, you know, the marriage factor comes even to those women. Like think about,
Oh,
like
yeah.
think about what is happening, like
Mhm.
BA ko thing. Like tell
Mhm.
me about, like
So okay,
Just
so
marriage in
it's
general.
sad. I don't know a lot about
and this
it.
topic is kind of relating to adulting because
Adulting,
No,
you
yeah,
know,
of
like-
course, of course, of course.
It's like marriage knocks on your door.
Not on
They
my
think
door.
it does.
Not on my
No,
door.
they think it does. Yeah,
I
yeah.
said-
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
they think it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
They think it knocks so hard that they break open and then.
What are you talking about? So aggressive.
No.
As you can see, we are very passionate about
marriage. Oh wait, no.
I'm so passionate about people not marrying their children off forcefully.
But this is
not forcefully, but pressure
Mhm.
and blackmail
With pressure,
and,
yeah.
and all those sort of things.
Yeah.
People can marry at their own will, you know. That's fine. I'm
or
not, judging.
or not marry.
Or not
at
marry,
all.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know not
Have
marry.
kids or not have,
kids, yeah.
in at their own will. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, we even us, you know, we talked about being so independent and feeling
Mhm,
independent and everything. Even us, we feel pressure
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah.
someday my mommy is coming to me and saying, I'm very scared of that day. Like
Oh,
she's
yeah,
coming to
yeah.
me and saying, बिहाको कुरा अहिले
Like
जसरी
seriously, like
अहिले
seriously.
Like
जसरी अहिले
seriously, yeah.
जसरी दाइहरूको बिहाको कुरा गरिरहनु
Because
भएको
here
छ.
and there, like they do come
Yeah.
up with. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So
guys,
right now,
but-
how she's talking about my brothers, who, you know, they need to get married, and she's looking for people, and you know, if they
Mhm.
already have people there, she's pushing them to get married. त्यसरी नै कुन दिन, like, I'm glad I'm the youngest in the family.
Uh-huh.
I mean, a lot of times, like, chori, girl,
Yeah.
youngest or oldest doesn't matter, but for me, it does because my brothers are older, and त्यसरी, like, it's not different, you know.
Mhm.
At least for me, eh?
Mhm.
But most of the times, they think girls should be married faster, and
Mhm.
Of
girls
course, yeah.
need to be married off faster. Even
mhm,
it doesn't matter what age their brothers are or all those sort of things. There's a certain
Mhm.
age limit most times, and
Mhm.
they start getting that pressure from the family.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
true
scared
that.
of that day when my mom, like just like she's talking about my brother's marriage right now, she comes to me and says, "I'm really worried because only you are not married. Like I'm
Oh,
scared."
yeah.
Oh
How many times have we heard that? Go ahead.
no. The funny thing, mommy says is like, get a guy who wants to be mama.
Yeah.
They don't want to be mama.
Because I mean,
She's just making it.
I'm very outspoken, right? And I want to warn my mommy that don't come up to me with that one day. And so when I bring that conversation, like भन्नु नहोला नि मलाई त like बिहा गर त्यस्तो कुरा दाइहरुलाई अहिले जसरी भनिरहनु भएको छ नि, I hope you don't tell me. She says, not right now. I'll not tell at least for 5 years.
Yeah, I've heard
She
that.
said 5 years and I was like, के like ठुलो कुरा गर्नुभयो जस्तो लागेछ 5 वर्ष भनेर. I mean, के 10 वर्ष नि you shouldn't be talking unless I want to भनेर. I started talking and she's like, मामा भन्नुहुन्छ दाइहरुलाई त हामीलाई त केही भएन. Like she's making that excuses. And I'm like, दाइहरु didn't say nothing. Like,
Yeah.
and she was also in the conversation that time,
I
and
crack
she said दाइहरु don't even want Nani to get married. She said that to mom and she was quiet.
You were gonna say something, by the way.
I was gonna say what?
Marriage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, with marriage, like,
Connected with adulting.
yeah,
Our topic.
it's with adulting, yes, and it's. I mean, although we sit here and like it's a personal opinion, so like I sit here and I can say like she said होइन कुन दिन भन्ने हो भन्ने क्या त्यो एउटा त्रास जस्तो क्या
No, yeah, I
like
felt that.
like all these years they are going to let you study होइन अनि कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ नि अब पास गरिस् अब बिहा गर न त अनि तर
Exactly.
पास गरी अनि त्यो पासको त अनि काम गरेर
त्यही
अझै
त।
करियर बनाउने हो नि त
त्यो
त्यो
पढेकै
आइडिया खोइ
होइन क्या,
अनि
like-
करियर बनाएपछि लाइक भनौँ न बल्ल करियर रै त ठुलो कुरा नगरौँ ल जस जब गरेपछि एउटा पढाइसक्यो जब गर्यो के गर्नु छ त्यो इन्ट्रेस्ट गरिरहेछ अनि 1-2 वर्षमा अब गर न त भन् तर
लाइक
केही छ नि त अझै त
गर्नु
गर्नु
so मलाई चाहिँ होइन लाइक ग्रेजुएटिङ इज अ बिग अचिभमेन्ट तर त्यसको फल पनि त लिनु पनि त इज अ बिगर पार्ट अफ यर लाइफ लाइक इट्स अ मेजर पार्ट अफ यर लाइफ राइट यु स्टडी बिकज यु वान्ट टु डु समथिङ अनि त्यो गर्न मन लागेको कुरा नगरिकन पढिसकेपछि चाहिँ सक्यो एउटा लाइक केही स्टेप भयो अब
time to
सेटल
it
भन्ने
is very
पर्सपेक्टिभ
अब हामी चाहिँ यसरी बोलिरहेछौँ अल्सो बिकज हामी चाहिँ बिहा चाहिँ एकदमै लिस्टको कहाँ छ नि त प्रायोरिटीको लिस्टमा हामीलाई त तर वी डु रेस्पेक्ट पिपल हु आर म्यारिड एट एन अर्ली एज
when
इफ इट्स
I'm-
वर्किङ आउट फर देम लाइक
when I'm
that's
saying
amazing.
this, I'm against the culture of parents pushing their
pushing
kids
or
to get
forcing,
married.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
We are-
for the culture of people wanting to
Get married,
on
having
their
fun,
own
yeah.
because they want to be with a partner, and I
Yes.
totally
Yes.
understand
Yeah.
why that would be because
Uh-huh.
you need a friend
Uh-huh.
in life.
Uh-huh.
So we are
It's
for
just
the
we don't- we
culture.
cannot
We are
relate to it.
absolutely for the culture
Mhm.
for the youths today, or
Mhm.
even people getting married early or whatever,
Mhm.
deciding on their own
Mhm.
when at least when they are the age to be
Mhm.
they can officially
Mhm.
decide.
Mhm.
After that age, at they're doing at their will, I'm for that. But if
Mhm.
there's any sorts of pressure involved, I'm
अनि तर कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि बिहा जस्तो कुरा चाहिँ तिमीले अब भनौँ न अब पढ्न सकेन भने ओर काम गर्न सकेन भने ओर आफै लस छ भने पनि त्यो सल्युसन हो भन्ने आइडिया पनि छ
Exactly.
क्या
Exactly.
अनि द्याट्स जस्ट
And I've seen that a lot. Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
बिहा गरेपछि
Yeah, yeah,
सुध्रिन्छ
yeah.
भनेर।
सुध्रिन्छ।
त्यो
कसरी
प्रब्लम
सुध्रिन्छ?
हो त्यो प्रब्लम हो आई मिन अब यहाँ बसेर अब लाइक आई माइट बी टकिङ होइन
Again, it might have worked for some people. We're only talking about our
Yeah,
opinions. right?
yeah.
अनि मेबी अ लट अफ थिङ्स माइट नट हेभ वर्कड आउट सो त्यही
Yeah.
नै अल्टिमेट हो भने बिकज फ्यामिलीलाई त त्यस्तो हुन्छ नि त अनि लाइक ल यो चाहिँ अल्टिमेट हो ल जो सुध्रोस् आफ्नो मान्छे भन्ने हुन्छ तर इट्स जस्ट स्याड एन्ड इट्स कम्प्लिटली रङ अलमोस्ट यु नो
Just individually, if someone wants to get married and have kids, that's fine. But society ले जे ultimatum define गरेछ नि, पढी भ्याउने, बिहा गर्ने अनि
गर्ने।
बच्चा पाउने is the last step one could do क्या, like
अनि
त्यो
तिमी, like,
ultimatum set
it's
गरेछ
so-
क्या. But they're never asking that individual if they want to
If they
have
wanna
kids
have
or
kids,
if they
yeah.
want to reach that
Yeah.
ultimatum क्या.
Exactly.
यो cliche नै छ
नसोधिकन
क्या,
नसोधिकन
It's
assume गर्छ क्या.
Assumed.
बिहा गरेपछि पनि नसोधिकन बच्चा पाउनु छ कि छैन, दे थिङ्क कि लाइक बच्चा पाउँछ अब कहिले हो भन्ने और कहिले हो प्रेसर नगरे पनि त्यो सोच्ने नै आइडिया रङ छ क्या. किनकि के थाहा वाट द इन्डिभिजुअल वान्ट्स. बिहा गरेछ तर लाइफभरि बच्चा नपाउन खोजिरहेछ कि और पाउन खोजे पनि एट देयर वेल इट्स फाइन बट अगेन्स्ट देयर वेल नोबडी इज फोर्सिङ देम टु. तर त्यो सोसाइटीले जसरी प्रेसर दिन्छ नि त्योले इन्डिभिजुअलमा पनि पर्छ क्या. हामी पनि किन डराइरहेछौँ त जुन दिन मम्मीले आएर मलाई बिहा गर भन्नुहुन्छ. फोर्स गरेर त गरिदिनु हुन्न नि त राइट. सी इज नट गन होल्ड माई ह्यान्ड्स एन्ड सेन्ड लाइक म्यारी मी अफ टु समवन. मलाई भन्नुहुन्छ नि एभ्री डे भन्नुहुन्छ एन्ड अस फिलिङ प्रेसराइज टु kind of satisfy the family is what it the main problem.
It's ingrained.
It's the sacrifice you'll be doing, for of your life and
but
dreams
मम्मीहरुको
and
लागि
ambitions,
चाहिँ त्यो हामीले sacrifice गरे हो भन्ने फिल हुँदैन के.
हुँदैन
आफूहरूले चाहिँ हामीले यत्रो गरेछौँ तिमीहरुको लागि तिमीहरुले हामीलाई केही गरेन हुन्छ नि. लाइक
उमेर
I want
भइसक्यो,
granddaughters like
त्यस्तो
grandsons
कुराहरू,
and granddaughters like I want to see them. त्यो हामीले
अँ।
कति गर्यौं यति पनि माग्न नपाउने भन्ने कुराहरू. तर how can they not think if they don't want उनीहरुको त लाइफमा मनै नभए पनि kids remain with you for your entire lifetime right. like अनि आफूलाई मनै नभएको भएको कुरा त कसरी लाइफ टाइम अफेक्ट लाइक लाइफै अफेक्ट हुन्छ कि किड ह्याभिङ किड अफेक्ट्स यर लाइफ इन अ गुड वे अर ब्याड वे क्या त्यही क्या लाइक फ्यामिलीले प्रेसर गरे लाइक फ्यामिली प्रेसरिङ यु इज अ
This really got personal.
yeah
I know.
yeah sort of let's
In a lighter
it's
note,
a big topic you know
It's a big topic. Basically, it's one of the things that we felt being a mid-adult or adult.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to talk about
that's why
it.
we brought it up
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why we
yeah,
brought it up.
of course.
It's basically one of the things that's always like on the back of our head because of our family or society or how we grew up from.
yeah
But what we're trying to be mindful of is our interests,
Yeah,
our
yeah,
desires.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
what
we
want.
are for that.
Call
Yeah.
us selfish.
Yeah.
But
we are for everybody making their own decisions whatever they
अनि
decide
तर help
anything.
छ भने चाहिँ definitely if some individual is not making the right decision then
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
त्यो
yeah.
guided
Yeah.
हुनु चाहिँ जरुरी छ.
जरुरी
That's why
छ, yeah.
families are there, right?
friends
families, right? अनि त्यो हुँदा चाहिँ sometimes it is good. You we never know, you know, but
Yeah.
also opinion के अरे आफैले decision लिने कुराहरू are really
I think-
something we have to know क्या त्यो गर्न मिल्छ भनेर हैन गर्नु पर्छ भनेर पनि.
On top of that, I think if it is truly your loved friends and loved family, I don't think they would be forcing you to get married, right? But
तर
it
हैन
does
बिहा
happen.
चाहिँ
बिहा is a
अर्कै कुरा
different
क्या.
thing.
No,
अर्कै
I'm
नै
saying
कुरा.
like-
यो के हो, के
I'm
हो,
saying
क्या?
like
okay
At least we
what
don't
it
understand
should
it.
be is
yeah what it should be
yeah,
is
what
that,
it should
but
be is freedom of choice. But it's like oh wait, marriage is just like in everyone's life.
Like
It's like
everything
pushed.
else in this life, this marriage ko kura pani is very complicated.
Oh, yeah.
and it's
कस्तो-
subjective and it's
Oh, of
difficult
course,
and
of
it's
course.
it's a deep topic and it's everything, you know, it's a social issue. There are
Yeah.
so many things attached behind. It's a
Yeah.
whole topic we could talk about someday.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll go on
yeah.
hours, honestly.
Yeah.
But again, I also want to make sure that we are not saying that people who actually want to marry shouldn't get married just
Yeah.
because marriage is not a good
Yeah, it's
customer. No,
Oh, yeah, of
what
course,
we're
of course.
saying
no,
is
the culture of parents telling their kids
Yeah,
at
to
what
like-
age they should get married is bad. Not
Yeah.
the culture of marriage.
Yeah,
not marriage.
exactly.
भन्नु
alone.
मात्रै भन्दा नि force क्या
Yeah,
push
the
हुन्छ नि त.
force,
pressure.
the pressure,
हुन्छ
yeah.
नि त त्यो कुरा.
marriage can be fun. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Marriage can be fun. Yeah, of course.
maybe yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you are with a compatible partner and
And you're
someone who
happy
you
about
love,
it, yeah.
and you love the person, you know?
Exactly.
अनि arranged marriage मा पनि त्यस्तो हुन सक्छ
हुन
after
सक्छ,
marriage.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I truly believe that, you
Mhm,
know,
I
but
believe that too.
कसै कस्तो क्या अब like I don't know अब just राम्रो होस् क्या सबैको.
सबैको राम्रो होस् त्यही त I hope they are happy, you
Yeah.
know, whatever situation they're in. Main thing is the individual should be happy. तर
Yeah,
त्यो
yeah.
डिसिजनले
Yeah.
कसैलाई अफेक्ट नगरोस् क्या.
Exactly.
कसै अरूले बनाइदिएको डिसिजनले कसैलाई अफेक्ट नगरोस्. I
Exactly,
don't
yeah.
want them to
It
struggle
cannot be
and go through.
rushed or you know
Yeah.
pushed or
Shouldn't be,
pressured,
yeah.
हैन? त्यो सबै कुरा हो.
Yeah,
Alright.
wrapping up.
So question, last question.
Okay.
Who's loving your adulting? Raise your hand up.
I'm not like loving it,
Oh,
but
really?
But
I
one
like
question,
the-
one question. Would you go back?
no.
Okay,
See?
raise your
Oh,
hand
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Okay.
I love the person I am right now. I love the
Yeah.
mistakes I made,
Of
the
course.
struggles I went through,
Of course.
however small they may be, however big they may be. I love all that.
Of course.
And I take every day as a challenge.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would rather be here 10 times than go back. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I would rather
Yeah,
be
yeah,
here.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I
I
love.
want to grow more and more and not
Of
go
course.
back to anything.
Yeah,
Adult, you know,
Yeah.
adult and face adulting.
Yeah.
and I have my beautiful
And-
friends for that also to help me with adulting.
Yeah, and then just a little like thing is that whatever we feel is not what everybody feels like. So whatever process you're going through, just think it's an adulting process you're going through, and it's your own story, your individual story, and you know it's your feeling. So anything is right. All the process you're adulting is right.
Yeah.
Just learn to love yourself on the process. Don't
Which is hard, but we understand.
it's very hard. Like man, like I'm sitting here saying learn to love yours. I've heard that so much, and
But
I've
it's-
written a whole thing about that. I'll post someday. Like I read
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
you, right?
Of course.
The
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Um, it's very hard. Like I've barely reached a
Mhm.
point where I can
Yeah.
say I'm happy with
Yeah.
what
What-
I am.
yeah.
And I mean, it's sad that
It took a lot. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
just like this. Like
Yeah,
it
it's,
took a lot. To
yeah. And it's sad like how we have to sit here and say and admit that we're lucky
Yeah.
that we have
We
this
are
life.
privileged. We are very privileged, and we're speaking from a point
Point
of
of
privilege.
privilege.
So that's not the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And
But-
even like sometimes like BDS boss when you don't you get to make your own decisions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'll be you'll
Yeah,
तिम्रो
yeah.
like career choices like or personal choices like कसै अरूको decision हुन्छ के.
हुन्छ.
It's sometimes it's good I guess तर mostly it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
हैन?
Yeah. So we're talking from a point of privilege, from
Yeah.
even coming from our background to everything. So
Yeah.
whatever you're going through right now,
Yeah.
just learn that if you feel inside that you can do something, you can, and work for it. That's all you can do
Yes,
at this point.
yes.
Try
Yeah.
to find out ways you can get yourself to work for it or
Yeah.
get there. Just
Yeah.
look every day, look and look. Like that's
Yeah.
only where
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
us, right, to learn more, that's only what we can do. We
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
just expect the process to be here tomorrow.
Mhm.
We have
Right.
to go through a process,
yeah,
just
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
From whatever point of privilege we're talking,
Mhm.
it's a process.
Yeah.
And should we go around saying ending comments?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
Go
wanna
ahead and
say
you do
something.
it.
Okay.
you do it. Sai.
So I think what I have to say at the end of everything, first of all, we love talking, as you guys can see.
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel
Having
like I learned
meaningful-
so much.
I
I'm
think-
so happy. You look
I think-
so natural. Like
Yeah?
so,
Sorry, I
so
have
comfortable.
to correct you, right?
What?
Meaningful conversation.
Oh yeah, meaningful
Talk, होइन नि त?
conversations. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
होइन?
yeah.
Meaningful conversation.